Okay. Look, what is happening in Japan? What the hell is happening in Japan? And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. It's whatever to me. It's honestly whatever to me. Because a lot of people would think that all this tourists coming over to Japan and causing trouble and ruckus is such a super bad thing and all the extra stuff, right? Everybody think it's so horrible. Oh, this is gonna destroy, America's reputation, the foreigners' reputation by them doing this shit. But honestly though, I think everybody is getting distracted by the real message behind these people are doing this. Now, honestly, I'm not advocating for this shit. I know this shit is goofy because I remember last year when I went to Japan, ain't no way that my black ass is gonna be acting the fool in a peaceful ass country. Because over here in America, we already have no bullshit enough as it is. So why would I even take my black ass over there? Even trying to start something. Because even I heard over there, once you get arrested, you can't even call a lawyer once you get arrested. So I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing that. Because man, black men in another country, man, they gonna do you wrong every single time. So yeah, that's why I didn't act the fool. But why are they acting the fool? And why are they doing it though? And I'm gonna break it down to y'all why everybody's getting distracted. The reason why they're doing this though, because the real reason why they're doing this is because this is all a social experiment. The one thing about Japan though, right? Ever since COVID happened, right, and ever since Japan started opening up its borders again, Japan has actually been calling out people, to America or whoever like in the world is to or anybody who does content creation, right? To go over in Japan and make these sort of these shorts and skits, how Japan really is, this restaurant, this area, and just make people want to come towards the country, right? So they all like get some money back up towards their economy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get more people into the country, more foreigners. So Japan has been welcoming foreigners or trying to bring foreigners to this country for the last couple years. Like I said, ever since the borders had opened up. So this type of stuff that that just happens. But and when you watch these videos and stuff, right, you see a lot of foreigners and people who's actually not for Japan who maybe want to live there, or people who have maybe slightly lived there for like a couple months or years, maybe like 2 years at best. They always say that it's fun at first. You go through this honeymoon phase, but then eventually, bro, it's like this country or this the whole thing as the society itself is very antisocial. It's like you can't really be close with anybody. Maybe you have a couple close friends, but if you don't have that, you might die. You might be alone and die alone in this country. You know what I'm saying? Or in the spot you're at. Tokyo is one of the biggest cities in the world, having at least 40 million people. That's twice the New York City. But imagine not being as social as New York City. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was peaceful as hell when I was over there. I liked it though. It was peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was minding their own business. It was clean. No trash cans on the street, damn near. But yet it was clean as hell. No rats, no spiders, no flies, none of that stuff. You know what I mean? It was amazing to see that come from America to go in Japan. But but me hearing that living there is damn near boring or just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? After a couple months makes me kind of rethink some things. You know what I'm saying? Either if you do live there, you got to be a little bit antisocial your damn self. And me personally, I can't be no antisocial. Just look how the way I'm making these videos. I'm speaking my damn mind and speaking things that I see I'm calling out. Especially when I see the truth and the truth ain't getting brought out. So I'm just that's the whole point of this true talk. And so that's why I'm doing it. But a lot of people don't realize that things like Johnny Somali, his goofy ass, them two black folks dancing in the damn in the train or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even though to me it didn't really look all that bad because if you watch the video again, the people on the seats was sort of laughing at it. I ain't gonna hold you. Now I know hanging on top of the guy's thing rails, okay, that's doing some monkey shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I I ain't on no freezer shit, but nigga, that's some monkey shit. So they was funny sales saying no dancing and added some monkeys onto that. That is kind of bogus, but it's damn right. I think you hanging on the damn crow in the bars or whatever is a little bit doing too much. But the fact is, though, it seemed like people in the background of that video, there was actually someone having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are very, very antisocial. But it's like all the dudes was doing was giving a girl a fist pump. It ain't nothing that strange, right? You know what I'm saying? That's nothing over here. That's damn near normal. I guess over there, it's almost like they're scared to be, just have a communication with each other. So I feel like what they're trying to do, or someone is paying them to do this joint. Y'all gotta think about this though for a second. Somebody's gotta be paying, well, or was paying Johnny Smiley says now he's getting arrested in Korea or whatever, for him doing what he's doing in Korea, which is kind of dumb because how would you want to do this goofy shit when he just went through a quick martial law and they shut that shit back down? So no South Koreans don't play about that whatsoever. But when he was in Japan and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that stuff? Because even if you look at it before Johnny Somali even got, like popular and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He had no views for being chill. So somebody must have just either been paying him or told him, or somebody from Japan must have told him, hey, act a fool for us, you know what I'm saying? Can we do the social experiment, whatever? It has to be that way, because why would somebody from America, right, who knows somewhat bit of the culture, right, who's only there for the party life, want to start some ruckus in one of the most chillest people in the world? I said my black ass definitely wasn't doing it over there. I definitely wasn't even going to try to do that shit, because you don't know what's across the corner. Like I say, if you're in a brand new spot, I wouldn't even try that. Hell, even look, there's been a couple times where I've been to Florida. I don't even try that down there, because nigga, I ain't from Florida. So even I don't try that. So why would you try that to another country where you so far away from your own home country? You want to try all this goofy shit because you think they're so chill that they won't say nothing. But people got to remember that Japanese people was damn near one of the most violent people in history. Before that, World War II happened. Them samurais and the shogunate, that their ass was not playing with that violence. I ain't gonna hold you. So if a Japanese person want to get violent and get your ass, they're gonna be violent and get your ass, especially the damn yakuza. I know they don't carry guns like that no more, but they'll still get your ass. They'll find you. And the fact is, though, just like I said, I just feel like it's all based off of social experiment. You know what I'm saying? Because even there's one video, right, where Johnny Somali got approached by some group of people, and that didn't even seem like a scary group of people. It felt like it was just for the camera and for show, just for him to get some attention for him being goofy and shit. So somebody has to be backing up his behavior, even in Korea and shit. I feel like someone's backing up his behavior, because if y'all just see that video, what I'm talking about, man, just see that video. Y'all understand what the hell I'm talking about. It just don't feel genuine. I don't that don't even feel scary. Most scary motherfuckers not gonna post that on the internet trying to scare somebody. You know what I'm saying? They'll shut that shit down. Make sure your ass get the message so you won't do it again. So I'm gonna show you a clip real quick.
Because we out here grinding with the street Twitch. I'm a YouTube product. Lost 2 teeth for this YouTube shit. But I'm good, homie. Just listen to me spit. Spitting fine bars.
あ、ベックスって呼んでるんですね。
付属のボディーガード。じゃあ今から行きましょうか。行くぞ我ら。すいません。
一番
They ain't never did this to any other IRL streamer.
をバカにした発言。
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
So what you did is one of the
微妙なことはない。
something that is disrespectful for the whole Japanese community, and that is why Japan is really murder mad.
Don't tell me you are going to drop an atomic bomb on Japan. Okay?
Okay.
The Japanese don't think you are good.
Okay.
Apologize to the Japanese. Come on.
Okay.
Say.
Okay.
Okay, no. Say.
Just say it.
ごめんなさい、Japan. ごめんなさい。I'm sorry.
Okay.
もうやんないの？二度とやんない？ What does that mean?
You're
not gonna do it again. Atomic bomb?
Play again?
No atomic bomb. No.
So after showing y'all that clip, you clearly see how it didn't feel like that, like authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if you dangerous, nigga, we won't even put that on no social media. We'll shut that shit down and scare your ass without no cameras, nigga. That's where it really gets scary, though. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. On some real stuff, though. So that's just my thoughts on it. And I honestly think this is all one big social experiment. Now I realize that we have some old people out here writing things on shrines and all that stuff, which is just kind of crazy within itself. Now that's just doing too much. But honestly, trying to test out or be goofy like that is kind of insane. But I guess these foreigners are trying to test out why Japan is so peaceful like this. You know what I'm saying? Because the times of peace always got to be somebody that want to stir up some shit. So, and this is a prime example of this, though, right? So this is what happens. This is the foreigner effect. You know what I'm saying? Since even when I was over there, a lot of stuff was even foreignized. I even saw videos and stuff where certain Japanese words were getting foreignized too. You know what I'm saying? Where they didn't use certain kanji and certain, pronunciations on certain Japanese words no more. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is like the kind of test. You know what I'm saying? Are Japanese people really that chill? You know what I'm saying? And find out, nah, they ain't. Nigga, we gonna shut that shit down immediately. Like, for example, that one girl who was hanging off a damn shrine. Now, what? I mean, look, I kind of get it. They do look like you can put your hands on it and swing on it, but nigga, why would you do that over there in the Tory gates, man? And them gates look like super breakable. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? It didn't seem very solid to me, like when I saw that video, like on some real stuff though. But the fact is though is that I think most people got to realize this has to be a big ass social experiment, because I think certain people out there is tired of this, this lifestyle that or this social pressure, or no, I'll say social pressure, the social image that Japanese people have to preserve. Because even there are certain Japanese people that want to pop out a little bit, but even when they pop out, they still got to follow the rules that society wants them to follow, or else they'll get shamed. Because shaming culture is big in that country. So I think they go grab the foreigner like Johnny Somali to go at the fool to show how it really is over there. Because honestly, though, low key though, if I look at it from my perspective, if I was around Johnny Somali, right, and I understand it's not, Japan and America are two different countries. You can't act that way in their country. But if you low key think about it, is it really that serious? Like, if you are in a public spot, correct, and somebody asks you like a little question, try to give you a fist pump, is it really that serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that serious? Especially when these foreigners ain't all that dangerous, deadly. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes, if I down the store, what I'm saying, you see a little crackhead or whatever, outside the stove saying, "What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, younger," I'll be like, hey, yo, what's good? I ain't gonna be like, oh, scared the motherfucker, as long as you don't touch me type shit, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, motherfucker come up to me, with a little foot, fist bump, whatever, woo woo, and afterward, I gotta put some hand sanitizer on because I know where his hands been, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but if just me personally, like I said, I think they're trying to expose how certain people are super antisocial in Japan because this has been a long thing for a very long time. Because remember, the birth rates in Japan are so low. That's why they were trying to invite all these foreigners and trying to grab all these people off of social media to do all these little like, hey, check out this spot in Japan. We like this, like that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get this done so that they can grab more foreigners to get that birth rate up. So that's why you have certain foreigners that are trying to test out this antisocial stuff. So they realize like, man, this is really bad though. You know what I'm saying? So if you invite foreigners, you gotta expect some foreigner ass activity. To be honest, just to be honest though, you know what I'm saying? If you invite a bunch of people that you need to get you to that certain goal and agenda, you gotta expect some certain things with it. And honestly, it's not that bad. It's really goofy, yeah. But is it like people are jumping on Japanese people, robbing stores? Are they stealing things? It's just people being goofy. You know what I'm saying? Is it disrespectful in some way? Like I do think Johnny Smiley, using his ramen noodles in the store and all that stuff. That's highly disrespectful, real stuff. Or him dancing from that Korean statue with Diddy oil. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That is a little bit just goofy. But it's dangerous. Like is like think about it though, right? Is Johnny Somali starting a terrorist or organization? Are these foreigners starting violent gangs and stuff that's overrunning the whole Yakuza? No, it ain't that serious, man. It's not that serious. So I think people understand that. Sure, it's bad and it's annoying to them, but it's just I think it's like a social experiment that they're paying these people to do because I think they're seeing it like, man, these people are so sad and all stuff, right? Because based on my own experience when I was over there, right, I was talking to a little bit of some Japanese girls, and honestly, I would say, "Hey, nice shoes," and she would come up to me and be like, "Oh, thank you," you know what I'm saying? Trying to speak some English type joint, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I was talking to them through Google Translate, so I didn't know no Japanese. But the fact is, though, that I'm having a whole conversation with another person in another country, and their eyes are just getting flared up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're excited for someone to talk to them. Especially someone who's a foreigner who don't know no type of Japanese. But it's the effort that counts. So I just feel like in that country, specifically in Tokyo and all that stuff, right? It's just very antisocial. Sure, it's bright and beamy, but the people there, man, it's like, man, if you just bring the effort, just try to talk to some, certain people, they will actually talk to you. But the social status there, the social image there is that you should not talk to nobody. And honestly, it's very sad in the present. So I just feel like these videos are trying to expose that, why is Japan so antisocial? Why is so this? Why so that? So it's goofy, but it's honestly not that bad. I don't think it's really not that bad though. You know what I'm saying? It's just very, very goofy. 'Cause I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers out here be like, "Oh, shame him, shame him, shame him." Yeah, it's shame him, sure. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing, but no one's really seeing how this is much of a big ass social experiment. Like no one's seen it though, right? There's been plenty people out here that's been, content creators that have talked to other people who have said, "Man, Japan is just kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's sad." Like for me, for example, I want to go live over there unless I'm about to start a family, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Get that birth rate up, ding ding ding. But if I'm living there by myself, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't stay there for a couple years. I mean, some people have, if you find a great job as like a like an English teacher or something like that. But if I'm staying over there, I might stay there for a couple months for vacation. But living there, I'm straight. I think I might get out the honeymoon phase and be a little miserable type joint. You know what I'm saying? So I think some real stuff though. It's just everything that's been going on. If it's nothing really violent, then we shouldn't really worry about it. If it's just like a social experiment, it's goofy, sure, and they handle it, and yeah, they didn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? They made sure that shit ain't gonna happen again because these are the prime examples. But I'm just I'm hoping that a lot of people out here, in the states who think Japan is like a fantasy land where it's like geek land, which some parts of it is. It's not all like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how the anime is. How everybody has color hair. But I would say everybody over there has their own sense of style and fashion, which is definitely true though for sure. So that's just my personal. That's just actually that's a personal fact. So I just think like I say all this is a social experiment, especially in South Korea. With Johnny Somali, what he doing? He's trying to expose certain shit, but I don't know why you try it with Korea though. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to expose things, you know what I'm saying? Or not really expose things, just trying to be that little troll to see how people will react. Because usually when people go to South Korea, they be like, it's chill as hell, you know what I'm saying? Chill the motherfucker. So you just trying to test people's patience, which is just very goofy within itself. But if this dude is not killing nobody, he's not forming no type of shit, and he's not harassing or robbing or stealing, and it's just him doing it, like he's just a troll doing it. And if someone's paying him to do this, well, that's on his ass. That's his fault. That's the only thing I really gotta say. But besides that, then shit, ain't much else to say. Like for example, I'll show you these two clips. One from this news video I watched saying, why is Japan so antisocial, and this other video from this guy named Takashi from Japan. I'm pretty sure everybody on Instagram has seen him at least once. I'm pretty sure you've seen him about one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you two clips about the whole situation with Japan. You wanna know why it's so antisocial, why sometimes it can be so lonely, and boring. So I feel like all the stuff going on is just like a testament of what's been going on. They're trying to expose or see or show people like, damn, this place is really like it. You really can't be bonding with some certain strangers just for a simple fist bump or a certain dance. But like I said, you've seen it in certain dance videos. Some people was laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? So deep down, I feel like some Japanese people do like social gatherings, but it's just the society image allows them or is telling them don't be that way. And honestly, you're gonna see it from these couple videos that I'm about to show you.
I've been the ABC's Tokyo correspondent for 4 years, and I have to admit, I've really fallen for Japan. It's endlessly exciting and one of the most vibrant places on Earth. But there's something deeply troubling going on. Why is it that in this economic powerhouse, millions of people are hiding from the world?
自分が社会に合わない、自分が悪いとか、自分自身が劣っていると思ってたので。
Tens of thousands of people are dying alone and neglected.
うわ、すごい状態ですね。
Birth numbers are plummeting and people are staying single.
装飾というわけでもなく、そもそも人との関わりをあまり持とうとしないみたいな。
As I finish,
something you wish you knew before leaving Japan?
I think it's a Tokyo thing, but everyone's just so like gloomy in the trains, and all my friends that visited to visit and see me, they're like, dude, like everyone in the train is just like looking on their phones and they just look so sad. And I was like, oh. And I remember saying something like that when I moved here, and then I forgot about it. Because even when I go to work, I'm just like on my phone or reading a book, and I just prefer the silence. I don't mind it. Like, I like seeing people talk every now and then, but it stands out. Because some of my friends were trying to do, like, talk to people on the train. They stuck out like a sore thumb. Japanese people, when they're, like, annoyed at you, they just, like, give you, like, a little glance and then they look away. But they'll keep doing that like for 5 minutes. So you don't realize that people are mad, but like actually they are. And so now I'm like able to pick up on those things, and I'm like, okay guys, you need to actually stop,
So yeah, so after watching those two videos, you kind of see what I'm talking about though, right? So once you look at that dance video again, and them two niggas doing that dance stuff in the on the train, just look in the background, and you could definitely tell either someone told them to do this, or maybe or they're just trying to do a social experiment, which it did kind of work to the point where they ass got in trouble. But you're gonna see that some people were antisocial, some people were just they were kind of vibing with the energy. So here's the two clips of those two people dancing. Yeah, so as you clearly see, man, it's just I feel like, yeah, this entire thing that's going on with Japan, I hope it don't go on too far to where it gets violent. If this is the only phase that's gonna be happening just with the goofy stuff, then I'm completely fine with it though. I just hope if you're black and you're going to Japan, don't do it. I feel like the best way to do that social experiment is really just to talk to people. I feel like what they're doing is doing a little more, trolling type stuff, or maybe just trying to see, if people got the energy, that little, the little hip energy and stuff, right? Because if you look at foreigners, especially people from America, we're based off that hip energy. We're very social people. And for Japanese people, they're not social people. So they're trying to just kind of social experiment with that joint, you know what I'm saying? Even if it gets the cost them of being, banned or stop them from doing it and just being goofy in general. So yeah. I mean, honestly, if I saw it, I would kind of rock with it too. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? I kind of rock with it too. I mean, is it goofy? Yeah. But if I was in that joint, hell yeah, I'd be like, hey, that thing, you cold as hell. Because even when I was over there, you know what I'm saying? I saw certain people, make rap videos on the streets and stuff. So it's not like I'm not with the energy, you know what I'm saying? The energy that you bring from the, like whatever country you is, especially you trying to, if you're not harming somebody, you know what I'm saying? You being hype with it. I'm gonna be with the energy too. I wouldn't do that goofy shit by hanging on to the rails, nigga. Nah, but I'll be like, dang, that nigga cold, you know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't trying to like bully nobody, be like, hey, give me your motherfucking wallet, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing that, then shit, it's whatever. If you're being goofy, then you're gonna get the goofy consequences. But that's it. If you ain't being violent, then nobody should really take this joint that seriously, you know what I'm saying? Especially like I said, if it's not violent, it ain't violent. So that's the only thing I really gotta say. And to me, that's just facts right there.